Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to another day of LSD, the Dream Emulator. I had a pretty interesting dream last night, actually. It's actually a two-parter. Or is it? I don't know if they're connected or not. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Yeah, it's cool. For now, though, we're in the house. Oh, is there really nothing here? Oh, wait, no, really. What's here? Is that buds? Oh! That's head guy. Hey man, oh, okay. Where are we going today, head guy? Kyoto, maybe? Or, oh, this is where the airplane happens. Is there an airplane? What's that? Sailorman's over there. I see nothing in the way of a plane crash. I have the maps there, but I don't really need them because I know exactly where I'm going. Anyway, straight ahead to where the skull. Actually, no, go. Look at this texture. This texture is weird, actually. Is there a car? No. Alright, go to the ghost then. Ghost in the first one? Yeah. Should be in here. See nothing. I got I don't actually have my headphones plugged in today. Because I'm lazy and I didn't wanna. What is that? What is that? Sorry, what is that? Is that a fish thing? What the fuck is that? Is it? Oh no, it's still there. Oh, it's a body with just arms and a weird thing on its head. Oh, it touched me. I can't move. I can't move. Oh, did the game freeze? I think the game froze. Shit. So what is that? Yeah, no, the game froze. Yeah, fuck. What? No, it didn't freeze. It didn't freeze? What's over here? It's just another. Alright, keep looking down. Don't not look down. Let's see if something happens. Okay, I'm frozen. No, I'm good. I'm good. There's directly underneath me now. There's two of them now. I'm gonna pause the game for a second. So I can load the map up. Map, please load. Alright, well, what is this called? This is number 11? Yeah. Can you read the description for 14 too, which is the aeroplane? I crash into the sea plane crash. Old crosses in front suddenly. Okay. Object, semi-transparent, to repeat the ghost, crept only upper body, cannot move for a while, grabbed his leg and touch. Oh, well, I could not move for a while, that's true. Where's the other guy? Oh, isn't there two of them? Oh, no, yeah. No. No. Can't do anything here. Is that it? This is this ghosty guys? Alright, that was fun. Alright, let's go check out the graffiti! It's a really psychedelic tile set we got today, so we might have some kick-ass graffiti. By the way, is creepy guy kicking a corpse here? He is not. What do we got in the way of graffiti? We've got this weird eye thing. That looks like an Egyptian Ra symbol. We got a twisted J. I think J is like the regular one. What is this like class on anyway? Violence maybe? And then we got another I. And that's it. That's all I got. That's all that's new in this area. So what do you want to do? You want to start? Shit, you know what? We've almost explored everything, right? We've done all of Happy Town, yeah. We've done all except for one stupid thing in fucking Kyoto. We've done all except 2 things here. Technically 3 if you want to count the other version of the car. Shit, dude. Well, yeah, sure. Let's check out the Violence District. I feel like we've like explored everything anyway. Yeah, it's true, but let's start with this area over here. Alright. You know, let's go real basic and let's start with this walkway up here. Oh, okay. That's fine. But isn't this a metal walkway? Shouldn't it be going clong, 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 clong? Yeah, let's go all the way up the top of this thing. And we'll check the left side first, and then we'll do the right side after, and then... Still haven't started exploring Kyoto yet. No, because every time I'm in Kyoto, I'm trying to... Yeah. Oh, wow, look how down that is. Look how down that is. That is almost as down as you can get. Shit, dude. Some down-to-ass bullshit. Yeah. I'm gonna be at the TV so I don't get distracted from now. Oh wait, I just started the game. You did. I want to start the game just in case something happens when I'm in flashback mode. Good point. Anything new going on? No. Not really. Okay. So dreams then? Dreams, yep. Alright, so... You asked for it, so I'll deliver. I'll play the... This is the intro movie, but I'll do the flashback thing where it's gonna distract the shit out of you. Look, it's already distracting you. Look at these freaking sumo. But anyway, I think it's better if we're talking about my dream. Staying on the loading screen is good because you just close your eyes and try to picture the dream in your head. Because especially today's one will be very descriptive. So, but either way, that's what you want. So, look at it. It's a weird arrowhead pattern too. I don't know how long this flashback's gonna go for, but anyway. Alright. So today's dream is a disaster movie theme, or disaster at least. We are somewhere. I'm not entirely sure. What is that? Those are the lips again. Oh, of course they are. See, I told you you get distracted doing this. Yeah, well, don't worry about it. So yeah, we're somewhere, maybe Florida? Is it Florida that we're in? But it could also be Japan. It's probably Japan actually. Because I'm there with a waifu and her work friend. I think it is Japan, even though it also feels like it's America in a certain way. But I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, we're in some kind of convention center. But we're there for like, we're not there for like a con or whatever. But we're there for like a holiday, or to see some kind of a talk, or like I know I just said not like a Comic-Con, but like a business convention. There was some kind of talk or seminar or something like that. I feel like I never wanted to actually go. I think I'm only there because of the Wi-Fi. But anyway. I remember there being like big highway overpasses in this area, which is why I think it's Florida, but I don't think it's really relevant. It's just a holiday city area. Like the reason why I think Florida is because Florida's very, Miami's got the beaches and shit. Also, they have hurricanes. Yes, and that's really important because this is a disaster dream we're having. Anyway, our car is parked down in the car park, underground. What was that? Oh, those are the penguins. Damn it, stop getting distracted by the TV. Yeah. You should just turn it off. It's actually a super duper good idea. Just turn the TV off so I can't even see it. Anyway. Yeah. Fuck, now I lost my train of thought. Car is parked downstairs, right in the car park, yes. I think the wife had parked it down there, but for some reason I had to go down there and get something, and I think I might have moved it at some point. Like, to get a better parking space. Oh, hang on. Oh! Just there, I can't move. Quick, do the thing. Before the, no! Okay, that's what we're looking for. So there's not a flashback, that's just a thing. Oh, God! Oh. Okay. Okay. Is that the end? Nope. Now when... Oh, we're here. Where the ghosts were. That was kind of scary. And we're all red now too, which is interesting. And is that the end? That'll be the end now. I'll assume. There's got something else for me. Oh, shit, okay. Touche. Anyway, get back to it. Right, so I moved, the point is I moved the car at some point. Probably joined on better parking spot or something. It's fine. I don't know if it's really relevant, but I guess I could say that the car was parked facing out. Like with the nose out. It may or may not have been nose in originally. So now we've done that, we're just going to sit on the save screen because I'm not going to play it again. It's pointless. Especially since it keeps fucking distracting me. Anyway. If you really want me to just keep doing the flashback over and over again, I can, but I think it's pointless to do it again. I mean, to do it over and over again, you know? Especially since it keeps distracting me. Right, where was I? Right. The car was parked nose out. Yes, it was. Right. So there's the announcer is like announcing something, but I can't understand what they're saying. I believe it's Japanese, which is why I think it's Japan that this dream takes place in. People start running out. Like, not like everyone, but like various people start either briskly walking or like running out of the convention area, the convention center. I'm like, or like the big hall that we're in. It's kind of like a Japanese gym, really, school gym. Anyway, they're going out, and the wife's friend's like, oh, maybe she should move her car, and runs out too. I'm like, Actually, no, she said maybe I should move it, and runs out. And I'm like, oh, what? She's talking about her car. So a typhoon/hurricane is coming. Depending on where this actually takes place. I believe it's Japan, so it's a typhoon. Typhoon's coming. And the announcer's basically telling people to put their car under shelter or put it in like a sheltered place. And apparently the direction that you have to park your car is crucial. I don't know what the instructions are because it's all Japanese. So I'm trying to get the wife to tell me, but she's too panicked and freaked out to use English. And I'm like, in Japanese, I'm saying in Japanese, which is good? Is it north or south? Is south good? Do you want me to do south? I'll do south. And I get the answer out of it that yes, south is the correct direction. I don't know why the direction that you park your car is good, but it's a dream, don't worry about it. So I distinctly, like I said before, I distinctly remember parking the car facing south. So I get the answer from her, and that's correct. So I'm doing the right thing. So I'm like, don't worry, I already moved it, it's safe. But wait here, I'll go and check, and I'll maybe put it in a better spot if I can find somewhere. Because the area, I'm kind of jumping ahead on my notes here, but the car parking area is like an underground car park, kind of like a shopping center car park. And where I parked, if you can imagine a capital U shape, of the, like, thoroughfare, like, bending around, like, curving around as it's going down deeper into the car park. And originally we were parked in the middle of the U above the line. I guess the wife who parked it nose in. So that would be facing north, which is why she was freaked out. But I moved the car a little to the left, still above the line, but facing down. So south, nose out. But I remember below the U there was a big wall. So it was all like enclosed in. And I remember there being, it wasn't a car park, but there was this little area that was like very enclosed and looked very safe. I'm like, oh, I could put my car there. Right, anyway, that's my plan, right? So I'm walking out of the car park along one of those, car park corridors that you get. And along the floor there, I see a trail of splattered blood. I'm like, that's weird. And then I notice this creepy guy walking behind me. I'm like, this is blood. It's fucking weird, eh? And I'm like, oh, who is this guy? This guy fucking freaky killer murderer guy. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go over this way. You're going that way? Okay, I'm going over this way. And I made sure that he wasn't following me. And let him get the hell out. Notice a creepy guy walking behind me. Yep, very spooked. Calmly tell him good luck. Yeah, good luck with your car, alright, buddy? And then we go off in a different direction, right? Anyway, the guy that we're referring to actually looks a lot like the dude from Too Many Cooks. If you don't know what Too Many Cooks is, do a YouTube search for Too Many Cooks. It's a little skit thing that Adult Swim did. And while you're there, look at all the other Adult Swim videos. What are they called? After Hours? I don't remember the actual name of them. Oh, but my goodness, I even, like, the other day I was watching, like, the very first ones that they posted, which aren't as good as the newer ones, but they're still pretty funny. Like Boom Shakalaka, Fartcopter's a bit meh, but Boom Shakalaka's kind of cool. Or what's the other one? The dog one, the dog training one. Oh yeah, and even the very first one's actually kind of cool. The knives. Swords and Knives. But my favourite ones are, Too Many Cooks is great. And the one that came after that, uninterrupted footage of a bear. Dude, that's amazing. I love that one. It's so good. There's a newer one too that they did too. I don't remember. That's fine. Anywho, moving on. Yes. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Too many cooks. Stop. Alright. Takes a bake to make a stew. When it's up to me and you. Okay, stop. Okay, I can't get so out of my head now. No, you can do it. So, anyway, Too Many Cooks guy, right. So, we get to the area, right? And yeah, my car is in fact facing south in the undercarriage area, and it's quite a safe place. Alright, and we talked about the U-shape, we talked about that. And like I said, there's a potentially better area down there. And I'm like, okay, I might put my car down there. And I don't know if I got into my car and started driving or if I just walked down there. But in any case, I get down there and there wasn't already a person that had parked there. I'm like, oh, well, I can still park there. But then the entire back wall that was there originally has now been like, it's fallen down. The typhoon's here. And it just took out the entire wall. I kind of feel like it doesn't matter really where I park now. My car's pretty much fucked. But at least I put it in an area that's like under cover and like under a roof. I suppose that's better than, the best I can, next door wall. I guess that's the best I can hope for. Anyway, so yeah, the place is starting to fall apart. I guess I was in the car, because I made a note that I was in the car, and I saw either it was either in the car or there was a TV or an announcement or something. No, it wouldn't have been an announcement, it would have been TV, because not everybody knew. The important thing was that I was the only person that knew this information. the guy on the TV told me that there was a serial killer out on the loose that got out of prison or something. And I'm like, oh god, is that fucking creepy 2 Minute Cooks guy? I need to get back to the waifu. Because she had the internet, and we could look up the guy's face on like a website or something. Like a news website, and see if that was him. And if that was him, we need to fucking, like, hide somewhere and like hold up for until both the typhoon and that guy goes away. Yep, so there's all, like, destruction around me, roads are collapsing, trees are just flattened out. I see a friend of mine's son. Why he's in my dream, I don't know. But he's on his bike. This kid's usually, he's a cool kid. He likes dinosaurs and shit. But, which is fine. And Star Wars, like, a Lego. He has a whole bunch of Star Wars Lego shit. And he knows, like, all the characters off by heart. But he's never actually seen any of the movies. I'm like, oh, good. That's great. Fuck. Anyway. Where was I? Right, so yeah, he's usually a cool kid, but sometimes he gets a bit pissy. Like, he's got a bigger sister, and, like, sometimes if, I don't know, he's annoying. Like, I usually go out and like, play with him and hang out with him sometimes. But, like, sometimes I'm like, oh, I just want to go home, because you're like, this kid's like, fucking, you took my fucking blanket. It's just a fucking towel. It's just a towel, guy. Just forget about it. It's just a fucking towel. It's not cold. It's summer. You don't need a blanket. And it's like, he doesn't cry, but he's like, fucking sister, fucking hate you, bitch. Not that quite descriptive language, but you know what I mean. Anyway, there's some adult guy who either took his bike or is doing something with his bike that friend's son wants to do, or something like that. I don't know, whatever. The point is that the friend's son is being pissy again. He's like, I want to do that, or I want to go there, or that's my bike, or something like that. I don't remember. It's not important. But I'm like, hey, little dude, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't just go fucking get to safety. But he keeps following the guy that grieved him up like a fucking on-ramp or something. I'm like, where are you guys going? Fuck it. I'm like, alright, at this point, I'm like, screw you guys, I'm gonna get back to the waifu. And yeah, and hold up somewhere from the killer. And then the dream just basically ends to be continued. It doesn't actually say to be continued, but it's kind of like the JoJo part 3 thing. Yeah. I should watch JoJo again. Okay, yeah. I kind of want to watch part 2 again. Just because I don't think I really need to see part 3 again. Unless it's like the very end. The very ending's cool. Most of part 3 is just them fucking crossing the goddamn desert. It's not that interesting, actually. Yeah, I suppose. So anyway, I did have another dream, and I don't think it's connected. I don't think it actually happened before the first dream. But this is how I remembered it, so I'm doing it in this order. But anyway, I'm pretty sure it did happen, because I'm pretty sure the typhoon dream ended in me waking up. But whatever. I don't remember much about the dream, but I remember I was having a cool, sick fight with either like a big-ass monster, or a demon thing, or a big robot, and I need some water, I'll be right back. And I was fighting with like this stick baton thing. Like an electro-shocking baton thing. Kind of like the thing. And it was kind of like a I don't know if you've seen the Marvel Captain America Civil War. I believe what's the name had it. War Machine, Rhodey. War Machine had like this stick thing that he used to attack Captain America. It broke really early, but he did use it for a while. Anyway, so I had that thing, and I also had like a shield thing. But it was a weird kind of shield thing. It was just a flat rectangular piece of something with like a long hole at the top to grip it. And for all intents and purposes, it was really just a modern basic chopping block. Like one of those plastic chopping boards that's like rectangular in shape and like completely flat. And it has like a little like built-in handle at the top of it. It was basically one of those. I don't know. Anyway, so that you can hold the shield two ways. Standard, which is just gripping it like a weapon and using it to block. Or reverse, which is if you've got the shield with the handle facing up, and then you stick your thumb through the bottom of the handle and your top fingers over the top of it and grip it sort of backwards like. This is actually better because you can use it to protect yourself better from attacks. Whereas if you're holding it like it's a weapon, like just gripping it, then you kind of gotta use it to like sort of almost like a tennis racket to like block, or even a ping pong paddle would be better to like block the attacks as they come. Whereas this thing you can just cover your body to shield, although it doesn't obviously cover your entire body. It's the size of a chopping block. But anyway, I switch over from regular to reverse, and the enemy gets taken aback by my resourcefulness of wielding it in such a unique and ingenious fashion. Looking back at it, it wasn't anything really special. I think most people would have, if it was a shield, I mean, they would have held it like that, not the normal way. But my dream really wanted to like express how much of a badass technical genius I was. So that's how that went. And that's pretty much the dream. So, when we come back tomorrow, I will be playing some more LSD. And as far as Kiwami is concerned, I have done almost all of Haruka's whims. I don't know how many there are left. I can actually check. The last thing I did was freaking a really, really hard game of billiards. Most of them have been really easy. Like, until I got to Baccarat, which is a pain in the butthole. Because I lost... Like, the banker, like, won, like, 8 times in a row. That game, if you don't know what Baccarat is, it doesn't matter. But the point is that you don't actually play a hand. You either bet on the player, quote-unquote, winning, or the banker, quote-unquote, winning. And it's kind of like odds and evens, and you just bet on who wins. And the banker won, like, 8 times in a row. I was, like, goaded. I was, like, doing 100 chip bets, which is the lowest. And, like, the banker won, like, 4 times in a row. I'm like, okay, player's gonna win, 1,000 chips bet. Lost, banker won again. Okay, this time, 1,000 chip bet, banker won. This time, 1,000 chip bet, banker won. I'm like, fuck off, dude! You can't win 10 times in a row! It's supposed to be 50-50 chance. And then I got fucking ties a couple of times. Like, oh, you bitch. And then one time, the only time I actually got it, because you need to get 4,000 chips. And to get 4,000, you got to bet 1,000. So you bet 1,000, you win, you get an extra 1,000. So you'd have to win 4 times at least. In one sitting, which is really hard. Of course, for the actual completion, it's not that tough, because you can just reload as much as you want. But for Haruka, you have to do it in one sitting. So what I ended up doing was just Hail Marying it, betting on the tie, which is a 1-8 win. And I actually got a tie. And I got the 8,000 chips. I'm like, alright, I'm done. Not doing that shit again. Stupid fucking Baccarat. That was the first one, which was, I think that was the last thing to do to get to SS rank. So Haruka's got, like, what does she start at? I'll check. I mean, she goes all the way up to SSS. Which is stupid. Why not just have more letters, idiots? Also, you're looking at maps of LSD right now. And not Yakuza. That's a good point. Good point. So then the first thing they had to do in the next category, the SSS category, was hang on, I'm doing totally not ones I can't think. Where's Haruka? Haruka's wins. There you go. No, that's climax battles. Damn it. You gonna do climax battles? Oh, I'd rather not. Yeah, I'd rather not either. Climax battles. Yeah, Haruka's wins go. Alright, so what was I saying? Actually, get the list. Yeah. So how many ranks are there? What does it start at? It starts at... Doesn't fucking say it. Doesn't fucking say it. There it is. Okay. So, yeah, okay, there's E. I think you start at F, and then you go to E, D, C, B, A, S, 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 triple S. No, I am triple S. And then the next one is EX. Jesus Christ. You are triple S, sorry. Yeah, it's not like another rank after that. No, hell no. Oh god, I just saw the last things that you had to do to get to EX. I remember Yakuza 3, I tried so hard to finish it, but there was a DLC to add, like, I think it was EX, and they added EX. And those are so hard! There was an entire golfing minigame in Yakuza 3, and it was, oh, so hard. Drove me insane. Because I did everything else in that game. It was like the one thing, and I finally gave up, like, you know what, it's just DLC, it doesn't count. So most of the things you do for Haruka's whims are just like buy her some shit. Like you go to a place, like the first thing you do is you buy like a protective amulet, or you buy some fruit juice, or you buy dog food, or then you're gonna start doing games. You do you do at least one of every gambling game. For example, get 1,000 chips at roulette. Get 500 points in CeeLo, 2,000 points in poker. 200 points in darts count up, which is actually really easy. And they're all fairly easy. There is one where you have to do karaoke. Get 800 points on Haruka's song, which is really hard, by the way. And where I'm currently at. No, keep going where you were. Sorry. So Baccarat, get fucking 4,000 points. That's like the first hard one. And then billiards rotation. You got earlier in the thing you had to do a billiards thing, but it was actually quite easy. I actually aced it. It was against an intermediate player anyway. But the second the end of the thing is you have to do billiards rotation with an expert difficulty level enemy. And it's so hard. I just beat it. Just recently, actually. And then you gotta do a karaoke again. You gotta do the same song, Otome My Life, but you gotta get 950 fucking points, which completion is only 900, so that's more than completion, for God's sake. And then there's a bowling one after that, which is clear 3 splits in a split game. Well, you know what? I got really good at doing those split games in Zero, so 3 splits, I could probably do that. Maybe. And then batting is get 1,200 points or more on the hard course. What's completion? Because I've done completion. Let's have a look. For batting hard course, yeah. Batting center. Okay, you've done that already. Because you need to get 1,600 points in each difficulty. Huh. So, it shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully. But that fucking karaoke one is tough! Tough as nails, dude. Bowling will be fine. If I could just get that karaoke done, then I could finish her entire thing. The whole point of doing it, apart from just shits and giggles, is she gives you like special, unique Haruka items. And most of them are recovery items that you'll probably never use because you don't want to use them. And the other one, you also get a couple of roulette cheat items. The red jewel and the zero jewel. Which I suppose can get you a bit of money. And you got Haruka's amulet, Haruka's necklace, which are accessory items that I don't know what they do apart from give you 1 defense, and the description says it makes you stronger. You feel stronger. Whether or not that actually raises your attack, I don't know. The Morning Glory stuff. What's the Morning Glory stuff again? Actually, that's weird that it is actually called the Morning Glory stuff. The Morning Glory scarf is a bonus item that you get in games after Yakuza 3. Because Morning Glory was an orphanage featured in Yakuza 3. Because it's the Sunflower Orphanage in Yakuza 1 and 2. And Prologue. And 0, I guess, if you want to be pretending. But, yeah, basically in episode 3, in Yakuza 3, he, at the end of Yakuza 2, Haruka and Kiryu moved to Okinawa and opened up an orphanage down there. Don't know what happens with Sunflower, though. You don't hear anything about Sunflower, do you? Unless that was something that I missed in the story. What are you looking for? I don't know, what am I looking for? You're looking for the item descriptions. I love how you do this while you're recording. Yeah, that's fine. Looking for the Morning Glory. Morning Glory. Morning Glory staff. What does it do? Gives you 1 defense. Are you serious? It's got a star next to it. Maybe is that relevant? What's the star mean? Of range, yada yada yada. Any accessory marked with an asterisk is considered unlisted items in the play log, although it will still count towards your total gear in the completion list. Oh, okay. It actually does nothing. Those Haruka items, they give you 1 defense. What a fucking waste. What a waste of time! Doesn't do anything. Yeah, but that's not why I'm doing it. I never really got into them thinking I'd get a sick ass item. You should get a good item. I mean, doing the last one should give you something. I know. It's kind of stupid that it never did. Oh. Alright, well, yep, like I said, when we come back tomorrow, we'll play some more LSD. But for now, my name is Leo, and I'll see you next time.